Hello, everybody, and welcome to Enjoy English. I am Shane.
I'm Betty.
Okay, so today we are still talking about capybaras, the gentle giants of the animal kingdom.
That's an interesting topic, right? I guess a lot of Taiwanese would be interested in knowing more about capybara. It's all the thing here.
Yeah, because, in the U.S., I'd never seen one and don't even know if I had even heard of capybaras before I came to Taiwan. They're pretty popular here.
对，我一直以为它是日本来的，因为它翻译成水豚，所以我一直想说是不是日本来，然后它感觉他们在日本很多那种水豚，所以我一直以为它那个 capybara 是日文，结果你说它是西班牙文，原本是西班牙文吗？
I think so. I'm just guessing by the pronunciation and just being where, I know that a lot of them are found in South America or Central America. So, yeah, probably.
但是我知道它最早是从拉丁文，它那个字的字源是拉丁文，
Right.
对，然后后来可能是西班牙文，对。
Right, exactly. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and jump into the article? Okay, so part one of the article here says, apart from being the largest rodents in the world, capybaras are fascinating animals in a number of ways.
他说呢，除了呢是全世界最大的啮齿类动物之外呢，水豚呢，它其实呢，是很迷人的生物，而且它有很多地方都很迷人。我们有讲过 a number of， 它只能接可数名词啊，然后要接复数，因为那个 number 就是那个数量的意思，你要可以数的才叫 number 嘛，你才可以放 number 上去。那 apart from 的意思是
right. So apart from being the largest rodents in the world, you could say besides, other than, right. So it just means, apart from just means there's other things that you could say about this thing. So here we're talking about, of course, we know that they're the largest rodents in the world, but besides that, capybaras are fascinating animals in a number of ways.
这就是除了的意思。
Right. So they are fascinating animals. So another word for fascinating would be interesting. If you are fascinated by something, that means that it really gets your attention and makes you go, wow. Right?
Fascinating 是比那个 interesting 还要再强烈的字。
Right.
超级吸引人的，超漂亮的，这样。
Right. Okay. So, for example, capybaras are excellent swimmers.
他说，举例来说啦，他们还很会游泳。看不出来。
I know, but I have seen them in the water.
但不动 they're not swimming.
They moved around a little bit, but I didn't get to see them. Actually, I wouldn't have said, wow, what an excellent swimmer.
没有想到吧，他们其实很会游泳，你看他这样静静的都不动，他们其实游起来很快。
That's typically, I think, too, because when we have them in captivity, in like a place like a zoo or something like that, they don't have a lot of area to really show their swimming skills.
对。
So, yeah, okay, so they're excellent swimmers. Continuing, they are capable of holding their breath underwater for up to 5 minutes at a time.
This is quite impressive, to be honest.
Well, humans can train themselves to hold their breath for like up to that amount of time. That is like a superhuman, basically. I think most people can maybe 30 seconds?
1 minute?
1 minute is like pretty like you're pretty good at holding your breath, but 5 minutes at a time, that's very impressive.
对，他就说呢，他们能够这个 capable。那我们请炫颖老师在发音，是因为这个 capable 呢，它其实是念长音，对不对？很多台湾同学看到这个字，其实不太会念
capable。
同学通常会念成 cap。
Oh, they'll say capable.
Capable.
Yeah, because we have the word CAP there, right? And that is typically pronounced as cap. But here, yes, it's K.
对
capable，
而且它后面要接 of， 然后接动名词。那另外一个同义的片语是 be able， 但是它要接 to， 所以 be able to hold their breath 要接动词原形。
Right. Good point.
对，所以他们可以憋气呢，一次长达5分钟都不用换气。那这个 breath 的话呢，要小心它是一个名词，然后因为名词跟动词的发音不一样，所以同学要小心。你可以说 take a deep breath 深呼吸，然后比如说喘口气一下 catch my breath 都用到这个字。
Right. So here they can hold their breath. So breath is a noun, pronounce breath. And when you put an E on the end of it, that will make it into a verb to breathe. So breath and breathe. So they hold their breath underwater for up to 5 minutes at a time. On top of that, they can also sleep in water with just their noses above the surface for breathing. That's cute. But how? How do they position themselves so just their nose?
好像是水要浅一点，日本他们很喜欢把那个水豚放在那个温泉还是什么，就是那个水里面，但水就浅一点，然后他们就趴着这样。
Okay, so they're not like in a deep water floating at the surface. So probably their feet are on the ground or something, and they just kind of sticking their nose up in shallow water.
I didn't really actually look at their feet when I see them floating there.
Are they floating?
我不确定耶，同学知道吗？他们是浮在那个水上，还是他们脚有碰到地？
Well, no matter what, that is really cool that they can actually sleep. They're underwater, yet their noses are above the water. It seems dangerous. So that's cool.
他说除了前面讲的他很会游泳很会憋气之外，他们可以在水里面睡觉。那这个睡觉呢，他们的鼻子因为他们只能憋气5分钟，所以鼻子呢是要浮在水上的。这样子他们就可以睡咯。
Right.
对，
That is fascinating.
那炫老师我们再看一下那个 breathe 好不好？因为那个 breath 它的那个 th 的话，它其实是无声 breath。那如果是那个 breathe 的话，那个 th 我们应该怎么发？这个也是一个很难的，对他人讲很难的音。
breathing. It's actually like the breathing.
对不对？舌头要伸出来吗？
Breathing, yeah.
舌頭要伸出來，然後跟死不一樣的是它有一點聲音，它要念
Yeah, breathe. So really stick your tongue out and almost bite your tongue. Breathing.
要發出聲音。
Don't bite your tongue too hard.
不要咬太大力。
That's dangerous.
对，所以这个跟 breath 不一樣的地方是它是有聲的然後這個你是還是要咬住那個舌頭，那個 th 要咬。那這個對很多台灣同學來講是比較難，所以這個音要特別練，因為台灣沒有咬舌的音。
Right.
對。
Okay. All right. Well, let's take a little break and we'll come back in a moment. Okay, welcome back, everybody. So let's continue finding out what makes these capybaras so fascinating. On land, capybaras can run up to 35 kilometers per hour, which is much faster than the average human. Whoa! I didn't know they could run
quite impressive
fast because I've only seen them just standing around or floating around.
对，我们就说其实你知道吗，水豚在陆地上啊，它每个小时可以跑35公里高达35公里。那这个 which 他在讲前面的这一整件事情前面这一整件事情他就说呢，这个35公里每个小时啊，它呢其实是比平均的人还要跑得快，人的平均速度还要来得更快。
Right. Much faster.
所以很厉害耶，说真的。
Especially because they've got short legs and they're pretty chubby. I'm surprised that they can get going that fast. That's very impressive. Okay, this remarkable speed enables them to escape from many different kinds of predators in the wild. Well, that makes sense. If you're kind of like a big chubby animal, if you were slow too, you'd have trouble because you would be a nice meal for a predator, like a lion or puma, jaguar.
But can it outrun a lion? 35是不是还是有点难啊？
That's true.
对
Yeah, but still, you know, that gives them a chance. It gives them a chance.
还是算蛮快，因为还是比人快嘛。只是在动物园里面他们都不太动，因为他们就没有这个问题。他这次讲到说，他们这个这么惊人的速度啊，让他们能够呢从不同种类的这个掠食者的手中逃跑。尤其是生活在野外的时候，你当然是希望说你不要成为别人的下一顿餐嘛，对不对
？Right. Continuing, unfortunately, capybaras are not just threatened by natural predators. They are also hunted by humans for their fur and meat.
Their meat? I don't know if they're meat. Do people eat capybaras?
Apparently they do. I mean, I've never heard of like a capybara sandwich, you know, but yeah, I'm sure in some cultures it's probably, I mean, come on, they look like pigs, you know, they got a lot of fat. They're probably delicious. You should see her face now. I don't think she wants to try capybara meat.
No, I want to be politically correct. I don't know. 对，就是很怕台湾有的同学不能接受，因为台湾人很喜欢水豚，最近这几年很喜欢水豚，对，我很怕那个同学就觉得怎么会这样？那同学我们来看一个很惊悚，他就说
I really doubt that happens in Taiwan. I think all of the capybaras are in captivity here.
然后很快乐 well fed.
Yeah, so this is probably in the wild in places where they're just a food source, basically.
对，他自己就讲说很不幸的就是其实水豚啊，它并不是说只有被自然的那种掠食者给威胁而已，这个 threaten 等一下我们请炫老师解释一下。那他们也说呢，他们同时呢也被人类啊猎捕。那为了什么呢？就是我们其实前一天有讲到那个水豚它有皮毛嘛，然后它有毛，然后其实有些文化应该是有吃水豚的，所以为了它的毛还有为了它的肉这样子。
Right. And to be threatened by something just means that this thing is dangerous and it presents a danger to you. So capybaras, they're in danger from natural predators. So you see there when I said they're in danger from as opposed to threatened by. So these natural predators, like we were talking about, probably some big cats, I would imagine, would hunt capybaras. So we have the natural predators, and we call them predators, and we call what they eat or what they chase after prey.
猎物 prey.
Right. So we've got predators and prey.
对。那 threat 我们来讲一下 threaten 是动词威胁，那名词就是 threat.
Right. So they are a threat. Okay, why don't we take a quick break and we will be back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. So we're just learning all kinds of interesting things about capybaras. They're not just big, chubby, cute animals. In fact, they're pretty fast. They can hold their breath for a long time. They are, and we're also finding that they're a little bit in danger. They're threatened by natural predators and humans. Okay, continuing, capybaras are naturally very social animals.
他说水豚啊，它是天生呢，它呢就是一个很会社交的动物啦。那个 social 没有讲过，它其实有另外一个字是 sociable， 对不对 ？sociable，那 social 跟 sociable， 炫老师给我们解释一下。
Okay, so I hear a lot of people in Taiwan saying, 我不喜欢 social， 对，我不喜欢 social, right? But in fact, there you would say, I don't like to socialize. I'm not a sociable person.
对，这个 socialize 的话呢，这个 socialize 就是在那个 L 后面加 IZE， 它是社交的意思。台湾人很喜欢说我不喜欢 social， 可是你应该要用动词啊，我不喜欢社交 I don't like to socialize with people。那 social 其实还有另外一个叫 sociable， 它呢是SOCIABLE
Right.
Sociable, yeah. Okay, sociable. 那两个不一样的是呢 social 它其实比较广义。它其实比较广，你可以讲比如说 social skills 你的社交能力啊 social events 这个社交场合 那它还有一个意思是跟 sociable 重叠的，就是喜欢社交的。只是 sociable 我们通常呢都是讲说喜欢社交的喜欢跟人家在一起的。那 social 这个字呢它的意思就会比较广，像 social studies 就是社会学嘛，对不对？所以两个还是有重叠的地方，可是还是有不一样的地方，同学要注意。尤其是 social 可以讲群居的，但是 sociable 就不行。对，那这个 naturally 呢
？Yeah, naturally just means what happens, in nature, just kind of what you were born with. And, it's just explaining how something is, like in Chinese, like 天生, right?
对,
like,
天生的.
天生的, like just what comes from birth. They are social animals, right? Just you could say by their nature, they are social animals.
天性.
Right. Okay, so continuing here, because of their friendly nature, other animals, such as birds and monkeys, love sitting on them as moving chairs.
Oh, this is quite cute.
This is adorable. Okay. I've never seen this happen before, but gosh, I think I'm going to search on YouTube later to try to see them being moving chairs.
这个很可爱他就说呢，因为他们呢，个性很好。那个刚才Shane老师有讲到 naturally 是等于 by their nature， 对不对？那这个的话 nature 就是天性的意思，这里不是指大自然，就是天性，生下来就这样。因为他们生下来呢就很和善啊，所以其他的动物，比如说像鸟啊或猴子 ，monkey， 我不确定 monkey， 因为我觉得 monkey 可能攻击性比较高，但他就说鸟跟猴子呢都喜欢坐在他们的背上，把他们当做移动的椅子。
Well, they're quite wide. They have a very wide back. Because, because they're quite chubby.
对，背很宽，很舒服。
So you can imagine that, that would be a nice little way to get around if you're lazy. If you're a lazy monkey, you can just go from one banana tree to another, sitting on the back of a capybara.
对，还有提供这个载送服务那个司机运送的服务。
Right. So continuing, some humans even keep capybaras as pets and keep them with other animals.Like dogs or deer.
但是我不知道喂养这 capybara 会不会很麻烦，不知道会不会很贵，或者是很麻烦。
I'm sure I think really raising any animal, takes work and practice. You have to learn how to do that. But I can imagine certain livestock that people raise, like, pigs or chickens. And, it's not that easy. But once you learn how to do it and you create the proper environment, I think that, it probably isn't that complicated since they're such gentle creatures. I don't think you have to worry about them running off or, they'll probably just, like pigs, just kind of like hang out in the water, in the mud.
对，他们说呢，其实有一些人啊，甚至会养这个水豚，把它们当作宠物啊，然后还可以跟其他动物一起养，是没有问题的。
Right, they can socialize with dogs.
还有鹿。
Yeah, that's interesting, huh? That sounds like something that would happen in Japan. I don't know why, because they have a lot of deer there.
然后还很多互动的，可以喂鹿啊，喂兔子啊。这个 deer 呢，同学要记得它单复数同形所以你看那个 dogs 有加 s， 那 deer 为什么不加 s 呢？因为它通常都不加 s， 它就是单数跟复数都长得一模一样。那这里它应该是要只是复数的鹿。
Exactly, yes. Okay, continuing, capybaras' striking characteristics and social nature make them one of the most attractive creatures in the world.
可以想象，对，就是说他们这个 capybara 水豚啊，他们这种很 striking 其实跟我们前面看到那个第二段的 remarkable 其实有点像的，这些引人注目的这种 characteristic 又跟什么很像呢？我们这一段的 nature 又很像，对吧？所以同学可以一起记因为同一课的他们的那个字很常都会重复，那我们就很想把它换字掉嘛，这样写起来比较漂亮。那 characteristics 它其实可以数的，可是呢通常我们比较少看到它单数嘛，对不对？通常都是复数。
Yeah. Well, I mean, unless you're saying, one characteristic that I like about him is his personality. But yeah, we typically hear it as plural.
对，但 nature 就不可以数，对不对？所以 nature 它就不可以数，characteristics 是可数的，这是他们两个不一样的地方。所以他就说他这种个性啊，引人注目这种性格啊，还有他很善于社交的这个天性，那个 characteristic 后面 nature 要跑出来了，他就是让他们呢成为最吸引人的生物。
Yeah, and we talk about striking characteristics too. You know, the word to strike means to hit.
对，去打。
Right? So the idea of this is kind of their characteristic really like hits your eyes. It really it really stands out and gets your attention.
Right. It's unusual, right? Special.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Okay, continuing. Visiting them at zoos is a wonderful opportunity to witness their undeniable cuteness.
So cute. Yeah, they're really cute.
You have the opportunity to witness their undeniable cuteness. So to witness something just means to see it for yourself.
见证.
Yeah, if you're a witness of a crime, for example, that means you were there and you saw it in person.
对，目击人.
Yeah, so here you get the opportunity to be there in person and see for yourself their undeniable cuteness. If something is undeniable, that means it cannot be denied, which just means you cannot say that it's wrong, right? You will definitely say, yeah, they are cute.
对，所以呢，如果那个同学啊，哇，如果想要看一下水豚的话，不妨拜访一下这个动物园，这是一个很好的机会，可以让你见证一下它这个不可否认的，你完全无法抗拒的可爱。
Okay, well, that's all the time we have for today, and this wraps up our lesson with capybaras. I hope you guys learned a lot. I know I did. How about you? Did you learn a lot?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, a lot of new information.
Yeah, they're really
swimmers.
Cool. No wonder they're so popular in Taiwan now, right? Okay, well, we'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.